All of a sudden, the boy was sitting on the ground with the hope of eating him. But then the boy's eyes opened, and he threw the ground down into the valley. When he looked down, there was a deep pit. He called his father loudly. He remembered that he had come to hunt with his father. But then a mad yak attacked him. The yak pushed him straight towards the valley. Fortunately, he was able to catch a stone, but that stone also broke quickly, and he fell into the depth again. He felt that his father had gone very far now, but he did not give up. He slowly started climbing down, holding the cracks of the rocks. The sky was filled with black clouds. Assume that God himself is also worrying about him. When he looked down, the water was filled with water. He understood that this was his last chance. It was very high, but if he did not jump, then death was decided, and jumped. The next day he came to his senses in the mud. He reached the pit of the water while slipping. There he found some old water. He drank it and held on. His foot was in very bad condition. He put 2 stones, and in one shock he attached the bone. Then he tied a stick with a stick and held on to himself a little. After that he walked in a daze. He walked very far and reached that small place where his father had made his grave. In fact, everyone thought that he was dead, but his father stood all night and called him. But due to his responsibility, his father had to return with the people of the other tribe. There were women and children. The boy was now broken and lay on the ground. Then he heard the sound of wolves from afar. He saw that some wild wolves were moving towards him. A wolf bit him from behind. Somehow he climbed on the tree and saved his life. The lower wolves were still watching him. His eyes were shining in the moonlight. He was a scary but beautiful sight. The next morning, all the wolves went away. Only a wounded gray wolf remained there. The boy made an arrow out of wood and a knife and went to kill the wolf. But when he saw the wolf in his eyes, he remembered his condition. The wolf was scared in his eye. The boy could not kill him. He tied his mouth and tied his bandage on the river. Then he saw that some more wolves were visible on the mountain. He went to a cave and hid the wolf. The next morning, the wolf was drinking water. The boy found some insects and half of them ate it. So the next day, the boy went out to hunt, and he found a rabbit. He killed it with a stone and completed the first hunt. He came back to the cave and burned the wood with fire. After a whole day of hard work, he found a roasted meat. The eyes of the wolf were lit with hunger, and the wolf bent his neck. The boy smiled and threw him a bone. The next day, when the boy went back, he told the wolf to go back to his herd. But the wolf did not like the test. The boy threw the wood. The wolf brought him back like a dog. Now they started walking together. The boy named him Alpha. They both hunted together. Now the boy was not worried about eating. At night, they slept together. In the morning, Alpha woke him up. The language was different, but the trust was deep. Then one day some wild bull was seen. The boy was also ready with the bull, but the bull pushed him. The hunter ran away. Maybe Alpha was thinking that this person is useless. Now Alpha always hunts. The boy now felt incomplete without him. And then that night came when they had to separate. A black wolf came in front. The boy picked up the weapon, but Alpha went to him easily. The boy understood. This is his herd. Now Alpha has to go. Both had tears in their eyes. The winter had started. One day he went to the lake of ice. He tried to get out, but the ice was very hard, and his breaths were falling. Then suddenly a shadow came on the ice. That was Alpha. He pushed the ice hard and pulled the boy out. The icy wind and wet body caught the boy, but this time he had the light of